Welcome to Olaf's Oldtimer. Welcome back to the channel. You see the 190D right here. I picked the perfect time. A minute ago the sun was out, the sunglasses fully equipped, t-shirt, shorts, and now it's about to rain, and as you can hear in the background, a neighbor just decided to hammer and file a piece of metal, so we get some background noise. Car's condition is just perfect. Car just passed its biannual safety inspection without a single fault, so everything was just great. And we had some trouble there, as I will just put into this video now. So you can't really see what happened because obviously I didn't have my camera with me and didn't film all the time. But when the car came back from its emissions test, where they rev the car several times at full throttle, which is heartbreaking, and which went absolutely fine. There was no exhaust fumes coming out. Of course there were coming fumes out of the exhaust, but there was no black dust, nothing, so it was really nice. But when the inspector drove the car out, a hose from the, not from the radiator, but connecting the radiator from the top to the engine, the clamp holding the hose ripped off. I don't know why. And obviously the hose came off, and I don't know, 50%, 60, 70% of the cooling liquid splashed all over the engine and the place. At that time, of course, I didn't know what was going on. When I looked at it, everything was clear, and luckily there was a parts shop right next to the inspection place, so I could buy a new clamp for less than €1, fix it all. But I only could refill the car with water. So today I'll take a look if I can empty the whole system. I already have some new coolant here. First I want to rinse the whole system, and then I want to refill it. So be my guest and let's take a look. So here's the engine bay. Here's the radiator. This is where the hose came off, and of course it spilled everything all over the hot engine. Was a nice picture. So thank you internet and YouTube and everybody, because things look easy if you believe what you see. So I saw down here is a drain plug, which you could just, I don't know, screw open. Obviously this is only for Series 1 190Ds, and this is Series the other way around. Only true for Series 2. and this is series 1. So there's no drain plug. Okay, no big issue. I can open the holes down here. Yes, theoretically, because if you can see it right, there's a connector here going to cool the automatic transmission, maybe, I don't know. And anywho, the clamp has to be opened from the bottom, because I figured, hey, quick fix, open it up right here from above, let the water run out, gather as much as I can, you know, at the point where it's running out of the pan. But now I have to undo the plastic protection under the engine, and I have to make sure I have a new clamp, because I saw what happened here and the clamp looked a lot better than this rusty thing down there. The hose itself doesn't look too good either. But well, I think it's nice and flexible, should be fine. But I have to take off the cover from below, and of course all the tools are in another car and the car is not here. So let's take a walk, get the tools, open the cover under the car and continue. Well, let's see if the rain is a bit patient with us. So I got my toolbox from the car, and other cars are passing, and in my toolbox I found an assortment of clamps, and that one should be, excuse me, should be a fit. Should be a fit for this. So I'm equipped, plus down here, my knee hurts. I don't know if you can see it. There's a screw. Back there's a screw, and I hope with only 2 screws I can loosen this cover, shove it out, and not, you know, take out the car jack, put it on stands and all that shit. So let's go for it. Hello. Hello, my friend. So, there we can see our clamp. Before I unscrew it, let's grab a bucket. That's our engine. Doesn't look too bad, right? Okay, there's some oil, but not a whole lot. Fuel filter good, engine mounts good. I hope you can see the hose. It's right here. For some reason I picked the wrong size again. which was a 7. So let's try an 8. And maybe a longer extension. It was a 7. So, I don't know, can you see the pan? As it is kind of an oil pan. Of course, I didn't empty it. By the way, the engine is cold, but you can see the fluid licking out right away. Bit worried about the camera, but the system is not under pressure, so. And now we'll change perspective. And we'll take a look from above. It started to rain, by the way. So let's try. We'll pull the hose off. Nice. It's coming out still green. Which tells me the fluid is still not too bad, but I know how much pure water I put in, so that's that. So everything's drained so far. Almost 5 liters ran out. And now I want to rinse the whole system by putting a garden hose in it. Läuft. Too bad you can't fill the water up here to properly rinse it. So my idea is to now reattach the hose with the old clamp, tighten it just for the heck of it, and refill the whole system, have the engine running, that everything is flushed, then empty it out again, and then refill with a container which I've lost. So the system was filled up with water. The car is only idling for, I'd say, less than 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes now. The system is only filled with water. I can put in some more now. But there's still no pressure on the system, so I'm going to wait a little longer. So the car has been idling now for quite some time, and the engine is warm, obviously. I refilled the reservoir several times, but it feels like the thermostat hasn't opened yet. But we're in for some rain. Well, we'll keep the car running to get it even hotter. Then the whole thing needs to cool down again. Of course, the heater is up inside, so I also have that part of the circulation rinsed. And then I want to reopen the thing again down there. Rinse it again, and then refill with the new stuff. Well, so the temperature gauge does not move, but when I squeeze this hose, which now is pretty hot, I don't know, you can see movement in the reservoir. So there is a connection, which in my mind tells me that the thermostat has opened and I have a circulation going. The question is, am I right? Engine is pretty hot. Maybe just for the heck of it, I'll close the lid and drive it for a round and see what happens. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, it's raining and I am still rinsing, taking off this pipe, putting it back on like this. And you can see it's pure water. And then I put it back on. And then I will, despite the rain, just put the coolant fluid in, about half of this container. It's 5 liters. I'll put in 2.5 because according to the mixture, you can see there 1 part coolant, 1.5 parts water gives you -27 degrees. 1 part coolant, 2 parts water, -20. So if I put it in between, I'm well set for this area. And afterwards, putting the pipe back on, putting the clamp back on, reassemble everything, and I'm all set. So, perfect conditions. Thank you for watching, and stay safe and healthy. See you soon. Bye.